Thriftdwellers here. We're going over our finds from February and some of March.
I'm wearing my mask to hopefully attract some more people to click on our thumbnail. I pulled out the puppy card. I think puppies get a lot of views on YouTube. Probably the newest thing that we picked up was the Street Fighter Cross Tekken. Came with a sweet penny arcade. There's Ryu and
Kazuya from Tekken.
Are you gonna buy this game?
I have an Xbox and it's totally... Oh.
Well, Xbox... Okay, apparently Xbox is better for lag and for gameplay.
Yeah,
right?
for online. Yeah.
But you don't get Fat Mega Man.
No. Or the cross battle 4-on or a 2-on-2.
You don't get that on Xbox?
They took that out of the Xbox version.
That is so weak, man.
Capcom actually put a announcement out today from the director of the game. And he apologized to all the Xbox users.
Friday, February 29, I actually remember this one. I got a Game Boy Color complete. Oh, not complete, it's missing manuals, but man, I love this box because it just screams. I think this came out in the 1999. It was supposed to be the predecessor for the Game Boy Pocket. Except, it was funny because as soon as they announced the Game Boy Color coming out, they already announced they were coming out with the Game Boy Advance. So this was just like, in the meantime, money grab type thing. It's grape color. Grape? If you ever store your games, please take the batteries out. This had no batteries in it. Actually, me and Lester picked up a Game Boy with battery corrosion in it. Thank God it still works. You can see it on the blog, if you take a look at the blog. Resident Evil 0. It says $4.99, but I didn't pay $4.99 for it. Actually, it's funny. I got it for $1.99. The way it operates at my Salvation Army is they have the discs separate from the cases. And the case was missing, so I offered just to buy the discs. And the next day I found the case, and I asked them if I could have the case for free. So I got the game for $2.99. Or $1.99, sorry. $2. Comes complete with the game and manual.
We could probably play the first one all day, pass it like 10 times over.
Actually, I remember we were playing grade 7, PlayStation 1. Lester had the first copy of Resident Evil. I think it was us and like 8 guys in the basement bedroom. We were playing the game, and it was the scene. It's right in the beginning of the game where the guy's like eating a zombie. And we all ran screaming out of the room. That's how we spent our lunch hours, man.
That's crazy. And for all you kids spoiled with 5.1 surround sound, this was 2.0.
I picked up a Luigi's Mansion for the Gamecube. It says right there $5.99, but I have a 30% off card that I picked it up with. It was complete with the box and manual. Disney's Magical Mirror starring Mickey Mouse. $3.99. I actually paid full price for that one. I don't know. I had nothing else at the thrift store that day, so I picked it up out of desperation. RC Pro-Am, it's actually one of my personal favorite games. It's $5.99, but 30% off card. So, you know, they used to charge $2.99 for these games.
Probably one of the better games.
It's made by Rare. Is that the same Rare that made Donkey Kong?
Yep, same Rare.
Sick! Now this one I got, it's Sonic the Hedgehog. I mean, $4.99. The reason I got this one is because I don't have the one. This one looks like it was the one that didn't come packaged with the Genesis. Awesome because it came complete with the game. And it actually came with the manual, which is cool. And it came with the kids' cheat codes. Dylan, I got your game, son. Thanks, Dylan. Another game I got is James Pond 2. $3.99 at the thrift store with my 30% off card. The game itself, no manual. But I just wanted to add it to my collection because I don't have this one. And Paladin's Quest, $12.99 by Enix. This game is only the game in the box, no manual. My favorite find, I was actually looking for this for a very long time. Lufia and the Fortress of Doom. Now this one was complete in box, $39.99, but it had the map. And I know this game, I've seen it retail just the cartridge alone for $70. So $40, I guess it's a good find. But I'm not used for paying that at the thrift store. As I said, it comes with the map. I don't want to open it. I got the manual, or the game, sorry, and it came with the manual as well. Probably one of my most favorite Nintendo games growing up was Metal Gear. I was super excited because I thought I had found a factory sealed one. I should lie. I found a factory sealed Metal Gear. Look at the H seam, but it's not factory sealed, it's open. $25 at the flea market. You were with me when I bought this,
Yes.
right? I tried to talk him down super hard. He wouldn't.
No.
Pop culture collectibles. You're the man. You have a lot of cool stuff, but Barter, you came with a map. See that?
Awesome.
Honestly, when I had this game, I only got the cartridge from my cousin. I never got the box, so I didn't know there was a map, and the game was super hard. It took me, I don't know how many days to beat it, but I think if I had this map, it would have gone by a lot faster and a lot more easier.
How old were you when you passed the game finally?
I was like 12. It was a hand-me-down game. I was the only cousin with a Nintendo. Everyone had like Super Nintendos and Sega Genesis and PlayStations. I still had a Nintendo, so they gave me all their old Nintendo games. Interesting fact, I don't know what it is. I think in the early 90s, a lot of Ultra games, probably other games too, they copied a lot of the more popular movies at the time. Like if you look at this cover, it is supposed to be strikingly similar to Universal Soldier. I picked up a Dreamcast game for $2.99, Unreal Tournament. It's supposed to be an online type game, but you can play one-player practice. I just don't have many Dreamcast games, and I know Lester, his favorite system of all time is Dreamcast. Why do you like them? Why?
The ports for fighting games are just perfect.
So when I found a fat PS2, I was super happy. Fat PS2. I have a new partner for the Thrift Dweller team. His name is PS2. I picked this one up for $7.99. I checked it already. It works. I picked up a couple comic books. This one, I liked it because it is Spider-Man, drawn by, there he is, Todd McFarlane. I got Captain America. It's not worth anything. It was worth like $2, but it was drawn by my favorite artist of all time, Mr. Jim Lee. He's the guy responsible. When you see 90s comics, all the artwork and stuff, it's Jim Lee. He's the man. Look, I saw in the back. Castlevania 3. Bottom. I found these 221-piece puzzles. GIJOE. They were 99 cents each. I found a sweet shirt for $2.99 at the Thrift.
Sure.
If you can't see it, it is Venom versus Ghost Rider. My beautiful, beautiful mother-in-law picked up this for me. $2 right there. It's an extra large sweater. Gators. Yes. Woo. Athletic. And it is a vintage sweater because it fits like a large. That's the thing about the older clothes. They fit smaller than they do. Gizmo, get off there. Off. The Second Messiah. It's a book that talks about Freemasonry's darkest secrets. They had Decoded on the Vatican, and when I saw this book, I'm like, I'm picking it up to read. So best of the best that we picked up for February. Lester was with me, supporting me as I got this. It's a 1980s Nintendo sign. See? As you can see, it is a vacuum formed. A little blue mark there, otherwise it's very clean condition. To my friends at NES Forums, thank you very much. I didn't really know what to price this at. I've seen a lot of two-sided ones that are about $300, and this one's pretty much a one-sided, and they told me it was worth about $125. Thank you for watching. Make sure to check the blog, thriftdweller.blogspot.com. Subscribe to the channel.